So man, this new likes for stubs system I got going on here really got you guys to step up to the challenge. Views seemed way down on the last episode for whatever reason, but the likes, it was like more than usual. 11 likes on the last episode as I sit down to record this. And now that we changed each like from being worth 100 stubs to 250, that means that with 11 likes, instead of it just being 1100 stubs and not even being enough to buy one pack with, that earned us 2,750. So no matter what happens in this episode, we are already starting out at 2,750 stubs. That's awesome. But we kind of have a lot to discuss. Because first of all, I feel like ever since I went on my vacation, man, I've been having trouble getting back into schedule, particularly with Pack Attack. So we have not had nearly as many episodes as I would have liked, especially since I was planning on moving to a 3-episode-a-week system for Pack Attack so that we played enough games to actually make progress in the ranked season. But since that didn't happen, and now there's a new ranked season, we got booted all the way back to 450. So hopefully this is the season where we can finally get it done. We've got, 4 weeks, and if we play 3 episodes a week, that's at the very least 12 games. So hopefully that 12 games will get us high enough to start, higher again in the next ranked season. And maybe at some point we could make maybe a World Series push on this account. That'd be amazing. But man, we have so much else other than just a new season. I'm gonna do this first, even though things might change here really quick. But we did have a roster update since the last episode, and we got a couple of pretty solid upgrades here. I honestly don't know if anybody got an overall downgrade, except I can't really remember if Jordan had gone back up to an 81 and now he's back to a 80. I don't remember. But Vlad, dude went from a 90 to a 94, and all of it went to his fielding, or most of it went to his fielding, which is huge because I was already playing him in his secondary at third, and at the time he had 47 fielding at third base, so now he's a bronze fielder at third, which is going to help out a lot. What else happened in the roster update? We had Story go up from an 83 to an 84. He got a little bit better, still not a diamond. And then Olsen, his overall didn't change, but I think he got an upgrade for stuff against lefties and a downgrade against righties. But then on the bench, man, Bo Bichette went diamond, and I'm not starting him over Story, even though, he's a diamond and Story isn't. The first reason is Story's fielding's better, and at shortstop, fielding and arm, very important. But then the second reason is since we have Story to parallel 2, I think he's actually a higher overall than Bo Bichette without a parallel right now. So I think anyway, for right now, Story would be the higher overall player for us. So we're keeping him in the starting lineup. And then over here on the pitching side of things, I think, I'm trying to remember now. I think Rodon went up from an 86 to an 87. Did Chapman go from an 84 to a 83? Maybe. It's been a little while at this point, guys. I'm sorry. But then I think Barnes and Hendricks got an upgrade to where they are now. But the reason I said things are about to change is because in between the episodes, and at this point it's been a while ago now, it's been over a week, I think, man. But there was a flash sale in the game, and in one of the flash sale rounds, we had each kitchen sink pack go for 15k each. So in the Stub Bank, we finished last episode after selling everything, adding 2,826 stubs to the bank, which brought us over 30k, sitting at 32,230. So then I bought each of these packs. That cost 30k total, bringing our stub bank all the way down to 2,230. So that's depleted for a little while now. But here's the thing. Literally right as I was sitting down to record this, the new content went live. So I was looking through it before I started recording. And we've got this new Field of Dreams pack for 30k. And guys, I kind of want this instead, if I'm being honest. I kind of want this because if we get the rare round, which is unlikely, but if we do, Mike Schmidt would be a perfect guy to put at shortstop. Because we do need an upgrade for Story because he's still a gold. Schmidt has amazing fielding. He's still going to be a diamond in his secondary. And then his hitting, look at that. But then in the base round, Paul Konerko, man. I know he's probably not the best card for the team in the base round, but dude is literally my favorite player of all time. And if I can use him on Pack Attack, that'd be sick. But I can't, I'm having trouble deciding because I was going to get pitching. We still do need pitching for this team. Like, I can't keep ignoring it. And I was going to get the reliever out of this pack, whether it be Dibble or O'Day, and then a starter from this pack, whether it be Fergie or Keuchel. So that'd be a pretty big upgrade to our pitching. But the more I sit here and think about it, if we go to our statistics here and sort by relief pitching, I just don't use the bullpen all that much. I mean, I guess I have used them a little bit more than I realized in recent times, but it's still only like 21-ish innings in 26 games we've played. So we're not even averaging 1 inning pitched with the bullpen in each game we play. And I'm not saying the bullpen's not important, but it hasn't been super important to us so far, and we've been able to get by with what we have. And also the fact that we've reset now all the way down to 450 means we're probably going to be back against some not so great competition. And if our pitching is already as dominant as it's been against this competition, part of me feels like, man, I'd rather get a really insane bat than just a solid pitcher, you know? So I've already been rambling on so much to start this episode, but I think I'm going to do this. I think instead of opening these 2 kitchen sink packs, we're instead just going to say I spent the $30K from the Stub Bank on this Field of Dreams pack and open that instead. So yeah, let's go ahead and purchase this, and then, I don't know, I guess I'll just open and sell these guys from the kitchen sink pack, and it'll have no impact on anything we do here. So that $30K that we're spending from the Stub Bank is being spent on this Field of Dreams pack. And you know, I feel like with all the different variety packs they have at this point, all the different flash sales they have, and there seems to be a lot of pitching in headliners recently, we're gonna have our chance to add pitching to this team sooner or later. So I'm feeling good about this choice, guys. So let's open this, man. Are we gonna add our very first 99 overall to the Pack Attack team? Are we gonna pull this rare round? I shouldn't be too upset, because like I said, Paul Konerko is literally my favorite baseball player of all time. As a kid, he was the man. He's probably not the best guy we could take. It might be better to take literally anybody except Lou Brock over Paul Konerko with what our team looks like right now. But man, I can't pass up the chance to add Paul Konerko to Pack Attack. I gotta do it, I'm sorry. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's how we're gonna adjust the team. I'm moving Olsen to right. He should still be solid in the field. We've had him in right field earlier on in the series. We're gonna put Eloy finally in his primary position in left, and then I hate to do it because Jordan's been so good, but you know, he's only an 80. He's getting outdated. We got to move Jordan to the bench, which this is another thing I hate doing because I don't want to take Schwarber away from the bench because he's ridiculous. So we're getting rid of Yelich off of this team, man. I think Jordan's a better bench bat than Yelich would be. I mean, Jordan's got 89-97. Yelich has got 76-86. That's not even a discussion. So Jordan's moving to the bench. Yelich is getting the boot, and Paul Konerko is joining this Pack Attack team. We are a little righty heavy, aren't we? I feel like I should say too, man, I'm not bad with Konerko. I'm not just taking him because he's my favorite. I'm actually insanely good with the dude. I can't show you right now because for Pack Attack this isn't my main account, but that 89, I was insane with him to start the year. So I really think Konerko could be insane for us in Pack Attack. So we're putting him batting third. We're moving Real Muto down to 6 because he has not done anything in his first couple games. He's actually done really bad. No hits in 7 at-bats, 4 strikeouts. But it's finally time to start the game. We got Shohei on the bump today. He's at full energy. And I think I forgot to mention, he also got an update in the roster update to his hitting. Look at that, 121, 110. I can't help but feel like the universe is gonna, I don't know, play a prank on us or something. Oh, I forgot to move Shohei up in the order. But I can't help but feel with how low ranked I am right now, we're gonna win this game real quick. Have to play a second one. This video is already gonna be stupid long because of that intro. This dude did have a really good lineup though. It's definitely getting to that point in the year where our lineup is gonna be very outmatched in terms of overall. But honestly, I feel like we're kind of doing a decent job of hanging in there. Are you serious? Well, that's a win. What was he afraid of? I guess my record? I don't know, I guess being 25-1. Well, I guess I guess we are playing a second game, and no matter what, this second game is going to earn us more stubs because literally didn't earn anything from playing in that one. But like usual, when that happens, the win counts as a win, quit counts as a quit, and it adds to our win total and win streak. Oh, and good. I thought that was going to burn Shohei's energy, but I guess since he only threw 2 pitches, they let him keep it. Alright, let's hope this goes better this time. And this time I actually remembered to move Shohei up, got him batting 5th. We got to face Cliff Lee with an all-righty team. Well, all but 2 righties out of 9, but I'll take it. Alright, so he's going to be behind on the fastball. That's good. See if we can get him on this slider. Yep, we got him. I have a feeling Shohei is going to continue racking up strikeouts. You know, I should have shown, but it says here, he's literally averaging 20.25 Ks per 9. That is over 2 strikeouts per inning. And he couldn't hold up on that check. That's 2 strikeouts to start the game. Oh, he turned on that. I guess after he was late on that one, that's what he's sitting on. And we get him with this splitter again. This Ohtani, man, it's ridiculous. He's so good. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Biggio? That was destroyed. 436 from Biggio to lead off the game. Olsen, I just missed that one, too, man. We could have let off with back-to-back homers. All right, first at bat for Konerko. Oh, and I just missed that one too. Man, that would have been nice if I could have, you know, just taken him deep in Konerko's first at bat. Ooh. They probably could have called that a strike. Oh, and he got me anyway. Well, man, after that Biggio homer, I kind of thought this was going to go easy, but then I didn't do anything else. Man, well, I don't know. With how things are going at the plate for him, we might not even need to worry about scoring another run. Look at this. He can't do anything yet. And we got him again with the slider. That's 5 in a row to start the game. And he's early on the splitter. 6 straight strikeouts to start the game from Ohtani. And he's leading off this next inning. Oh, and he got me. I'll be honest, man. He's kind of not pitching bad so far with Cliff Lee. He's putting it in some tough spots. That's a good sinker. Wow. Alright. I don't know what's happening here all of a sudden. And Real Muto stays hitless. And we didn't get a hit that inning. Alright, hey, I gotta step it up at the plate. So the curve doesn't work. Oh, Eloy, come on. Play the ball. Is he really sack bunting his guy over? And we're not making the play? Vlad, buddy, you just got a defensive upgrade. What are you doing? Alright, we get Cliff Lee down on strikes. I'm kind of worried about a Trey Turner bunt, if I'm being honest. You know what? I'm going to bring the defense in. He is bunting. And he actually got it down. Like a perfect bunt, too. Alright, there you go. Sit down. You've made me mad now. Let's pour it on. Alright, good start to the pouring it on there, Yuli. There we go, Story. That's our first hit since the leadoff home run. Oh, no. I should be all over that one. I cannot be late on a cutter like that. And I missed that one again. That's 2 times now with Olsen that I've barely missed it. Alright, I can't let this turn into frustration though, because that's when I'm going to start doing bad. We're still in a good spot. He put 1 good swing on the ball and then bunted his way to a run. There we go. Let's just get back to all the strikeouts. Here we go. Shohei. Good bounce back. Oh, Eloy, no. Man, I put him in his primary. Now he's actually a bronze in the field, and now he messes up. Oh, and he wasn't as early as I would have liked on that one, but we should be able to get this one. And it just dawned on me, now that Eloy's in his primary, Vlad got an upgrade, I don't think we have a single common fielder in the starting lineup. And that's kind of crazy thinking about where we started. It's like everybody was a common at one point. There we go. There's Paulie. How did that leave? How is that a no-doubter? Oh, and I almost got that with Eloy. I'm starting to see when he's breaking that sinker back into a righty like that. Oh, and we turned on that with Shohei. Couldn't get it through the shift, though. I swear, I'm putting so many good swings or almost good swings on the ball, and we've only figured it out 2 times so far, and they've both left. Oh, yeah, buddy, keep throwing that pitch. I am on it now. Oh, well, not that one. That one's still giving me trouble. There we go, Vlad. That's a nice little play. Ooh. That was a perfect on the splitter. Uh-oh. And the slider gets him again. Shohei threw 5 now. He's kind of getting a little low on energy, though. I don't think he can, like, finish this game. He still is hitless. That's twice I've swung low on that circle change with him so far. I gotta figure things out with Realmuto, man. He's gotta be like, well, he is the highest overall guy on our team. He's gotta play like it. That was a pretty good pitch. He bobbled it, but... Oh, he didn't! He didn't recover! I thought he was easily gonna make that play, and they're giving him a hit? And then I just do that with Biggio. Alright. There's something I'm not figuring out yet. Hopefully we can hang on to this lead. Oh, I did not think he was going to make contact on that. Oh, and we got him with the slider. Back foot slider. No. He was so early on that. Oh, the first slider, he was even somewhat on, and of course he hits it out. And yeah, he was early. Ooh, we spotted the fastball. I think that might be Shohei's last inning. He is in the yellow now. So if it is, good outing. But we got to get him the win. Let's score some runs this inning. Olsen, there we go. I'm liking that. Some solid contact. And Konerko. Alright, we're cooking this inning. Let's put up some runs that aren't just solo home runs. Let's hit a 3-run homer. Oh. Oh man, it almost looked like he misplayed that for a second too. I almost got that. It's just a little under it. And normally it wouldn't really be worth it at all to pinch hit for Shohei, but he's got a lefty in. Might as well bring in somebody who's going to destroy lefties. Do I go Nelson Cruz or Bichette? We'll go Nelson. This is a big spot. Oh, I'm too early. No. Oh, and that's not going to do anything either. I'm off to the left of it. Vlad, that's a perfect, but that's not going to do it. I can't send him on that. 33 speed. Oh, no, it's up to JT. No, dude! How do I blow that inning? Oh! I cannot believe that. I cannot believe I blew that, man. When is JT gonna come around? Good. I thought that was gonna hit the base. Good play, though, by Vlad. Alright, another grounder. Oh, and Paulie makes that play. Gallegos, quick 1-2-3 inning. He's been really good for us out of the pen. He's taking Cliff Lee out. Okay. I kind of didn't think he'd do that. And that's not a good start. I'm all over that. Why was that a chopper? I feel like that should have been like a liner down the line. I'm really getting no help. Like, I'm not asking for flukes, but I've gotten so many PCIs that are like almost right there, and I'm just not getting anything to, I'm not getting a cheesy PCI result or anything. I know it sounds dumb to ask for that, but usually that happens. All over that, man. That's what should have happened with Gurriel. Get through, please. And he's sticking with him? He didn't do that good. Nice. That's 2 strikeouts for Gallegos this inning. Let's pick up a third. Or not. That works for me too. 2 good innings out of Gallegos. It seems like it comes in pairs for him. This is really weird. Like, I'm sitting here feeling like I'm still dominating this game, but it's 2-2. And again, I just missed that, man. Ugh. I could have like 10 runs right now if I just made a bunch of little, like, 1/8 of an inch adjustments. Hey, there's Eloy! Breaking the tie! He hits nothing but clutch home runs. Vlad? Insurance? I think that's off the wall. I don't think that's leaving. Oh! Off the very top. Oh, JT, buddy. I mean, that is a stupid pitch. Who throws that? I'm closing this one with Chapman. We got a lefty-lefty, then Trout, who's worse against lefties, and then Bogarts, who's basically the same either way. There we go. That is exactly what I like to see. Way out in front of that slider. We do it again. Good start, Chapman. 2 more. Let's get it done. Oh, what did I think I was throwing? Oh, that better not cost me. He's stealing. Dude, throw. What? I've never had issues with the catcher throwing it. Why now? Now he's going to third. Ah! Oh, this is a joke. If he bunts him in, he is. Okay, it didn't work. Oh my god. What? He just took out Salvador Perez to bring in Real Muto? Isn't Perez... Doesn't he have 125 against lefties? Unless he's using a different Perez. Was he stealing home there? Hey, I'm glad we got the strikeout to finish it, because if he took that or something, who knows what could have happened. Oh... That was the most lopsided 1-run victory with a runner on third to end the game ever. At least that's the way I feel right now after this is over. 3 solo shots is what got it done in the end. There's something about that game that I can't really put a finger on, but it just felt so weird from beginning to end. Dude was a 436, and it came down to that. Hey, we got Ohtani to parallel too. I forgot that was kind of obvious that was going to happen. That's it though. Nobody else got anything. Alright, so here's the tally, guys. First off, the 11 likes, like we already talked about, starts us off with 2,750. We scored 3 runs for 1,500 stubs. 21 total bases gets us 5,250. We got our 5 hit bonus twice, so that's 1,000. Struck out the 7 times, so that's negative 700. Allowed 2 runs for 2,000 stubs, allowed 5 hits for 1,750. Struck him out 18 times, 14 of them with Ohtani in 6 innings. But that's good for 4,500. And then remember, we got 2 wins because we had that... that one that they quit after 2 pitches. So 2 wins is good for 3,000 stubs, plus the quit is 1,500. And then finally, Ohtani to parallel 2 is an extra 2,000 stubs, bringing our total for today's game to 24,550. Would have been really cool if we could have done like just a little bit better. Gotten like 5,000-ish more stubs and gotten another Field of Dreams pack. But I also kind of think with where our stub bank's sitting at just 2,000 stubs, probably won't be able to get enough in the bank by the time that pack goes away anyway. So I got 2 headliners this time. Headliners have been real cold for us, so we're due. We're due for a big pull. But these packs came out to 24,000, so that left 550 over to send to the stub bank. Alright, let's get these open here. First of 6 show packs. Gotta be something big at this point. That's not big. Nobody in pack 2. Let's get some bullpen arms, man. I still need like a Josh Hader. Definitely could use him. Or former headliner. Who all's been a headliner that's a reliever? Wainwright, Plesac. Was there one more? I think there was one more somewhat recently, but I can't remember who it was. But this is the last of the show packs, and we got absolutely nothing. Only a couple silvers to sell. But that just means we saved the luck for the headliners, right? We got a new headliner today. It's this Max Meyer, another Marlins future star type player that just throws heat, and he's got a sinker. But I wouldn't be against pulling him or any other headliner that's come out. We just got to break the streak of bad luck in headliners. It's not going to happen in the first one. We do get Salvador Perez, though, who we might have to think about putting on the bench with those numbers against lefties. All right, but the last one here, man. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, my God. Unless I'm forgetting something somewhat recent in headliners, this has to be like 20 to 30 headliners I've opened without pulling a diamond. I mean, I've definitely said this a lot already, but we are definitely into the point in this series where it is not going to be easy to come across upgrades to the team. But we just got to hang tight, man. This team is looking really good as it is. I think we're going to be competitive as I keep moving up in the rankings. And hopefully now I can get back on schedule. We can actually play 3 games a week like I've been wanting to. And I think that's really going to help us move this series along. Because if nothing else, playing more games is going to mean more stubs in the stub bank. But that does it for this long episode of Pack Attack. Make sure you guys are leaving a like on this one because we're keeping it at 250 per like, man, so each like is gonna be huge. Also, make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're new, or even if you're not new, man. If you've watched a couple of my videos but you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that button for me, man. We're on the road to 1,000. But that does it for this one. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.